Basic operation in algebra. The default operation in algebra is multiplication. 2a means that 2 is being multiplied by the variable a. Another thing that you need to know is that we don't need to write 1 as a coefficient. So for example, you have 1x, you just need to write x without writing the 1. So x has the same meaning as 1x. Division in algebra. The key concept of division in algebra are: number 1, the same concept as simplifying fraction. Number 2, finding the same factor to simplify the equation. Let's go back to simplifying fraction. For instance, 2 out of 4. This fraction is not in its simplest form, right? In order to simplify it, we need to find the same factor from the numerator and the denominator. 2 and 4 has the highest common factor of 2, which means we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. By doing so, we get 1 out of 2 as the simplest form, because there are no more common factor from both of them except 1. Another way to simplify it is by breaking them down into smaller multiplication form. 4 can be break down as 2 times 2, right? By the look of this fraction, we can cancel the same number from the numerator and the denominator, which leaves only 1 on the denominator and 2 times 1 on the numerator. So the result will be 1 over 2. Note that you can cancel them only if they have multiplication operation separating each of the terms. Now let's go back to algebra. Look at this example. Here we have 2a divided by a. By applying the same concept, we can cancel the same factor from the numerator and the denominator. In this case, both numerator and the denominator has the same factor, which is the variable of a. And by canceling them, then 2a divided by a is equals to 2 over 1, or equals to 2, because 2 divided by 1 is equals to 2. This next example involves index and more than one variables. Notice that if you break them down, it will be like this. Can you see that there are the same factor from the numerator and the denominator? If you see them, then cancel them. 5 and 10 has the same factor, which is 5. Therefore, we divide them both by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, while 10 divided by 5 is 2. The rest of the variables, we can just cancel them one by one. On the numerator, leaves 1 times x, which is equals to x squared. Meanwhile, on the denominator, it leaves 2 times y times y times y, which is equals to 2y to the power of 3.